These days, it seems like we are all stressed out, overwhelmed mentally and physically, just trying to make it through the day. But now, help is available, and it's called chair yoga. And an introduction class is being offered in a beautiful art gallery at the 530 Burns Gallery in Sarasota. Joining us today is artist and yoga instructor Katie Cassidy. Welcome, Katie.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're seated.
Me too.
Whenever we talk about yoga demonstration, we're not usually seated. So tell us a little bit about chair yoga. What is it?
Chair yoga offers people the wonderful benefit of practicing yoga when they're confined to their desks, a wheelchair. They just simply don't want to get up and down off the floor anymore, but they still want to be able to enjoy a yoga practice, get into the movement, and calm your minds. So it's for everyone.
This is great if you are, I would imagine, in a wheelchair or, like you say, having a hard time getting up and down, or even if you're at your desk and can't make it to a yoga class, there's things you can do in your seat.
Absolutely, and you can do that without being recognized by your boss.
Yes,
that's good.
I like that. All right,
she might notice if you get on the floor.
Well, you are prepared to give us a small demonstration of a little bit of what a yoga class might be like, and I know you mentioned it starts with breathing.
Absolutely. Fundamental to a yoga practice is getting into our breath. And in yoga, we do deep abdominal breathing. So if you just simply put your right hand on your belly, and we breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. So you want to inhale deeply through your nose, feel your belly rising, and then when you exhale, feel your belly deflating. But in and out of your nose, not through our lips.
I cheated.
In through our nose and out through our nose.
All right, so
and
now
before
if we
you
have
begin
the
your
breath,
practice, it's a good thing to be able to do at least 10 of these breaths, and then eventually you will love it so much that you will do it for several minutes before you begin your practice.
It is funny that we never really stop just to breathe for a moment.
It calms our mind, it energizes us, and it helps with our focus. So then we can just start moving into very simple postures. We can start with our palms together, placed at our heart, and then inhale through your nose, bring your arms all the way up. If your neck allows, follow your fingers with your eyes and reach just as high as you can, feeling your breath. Palms are facing each other, and then bring your palms together and back to your heart. And do that several times, always coordinating your breath with your movement. Then we can do just a simple twist. Put your right hand on your waist, and your left hand is beside you. And once again, fill yourself with your miraculous breath. And then exhaling, gently rotate your torso to the left. Feeling your breath going up and down your rib cage, breathing very deep. And then to unwind, you're going to do it on your exhale. And you can just do that right over to the other side, inhaling and exhaling and twist.
I don't want to interrupt our breaths because this feels wonderful.
I know.
But I know this is a small sample of what could be possible in a chair. And already I know I feel better just from stretching and moving.
Yes, and you're breathing.
Now you are doing this in an art gallery, which I think is an interesting merger of two different forms of art. How do the two come together?
I paint, and the only way that I can paint these rather ethereal landscape, seascape, oil paintings is if I've quieted my mind and I've done a few yoga poses. That I have to do that before I ever pick up a paintbrush or walk into my studio. And what that does is it helps me to focus on what I'm doing. Yoga is non-judgmental, so I don't sit in front of the canvas and have my judge hanging over my head or my self-critic, and that I just go with my flow as I do with my movements in yoga. And it's amazing. You can be a poet, you can write, you can garden, anything that's kind of your passion. You will find that you will be able to do it so much better when your mind is calm and you're just going with the flow.
This is a great way for people to get to experience not only your art, but also the form of yoga. Chair yoga is a way to slow down. I know this is the beginning of a lot of events that are happening at the 530 Burns Gallery, and
Yes.
you can join in Katie Cassidy's chair yoga class. There are two of them coming up July 17th, Tuesday, July 17th, and Tuesday, July 24th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the 530 Burns Gallery. To reserve a spot and get more information, you can go to their website, 530burnsgallery.com. Thank you, Katie. We are going to keep breathing as we
Thank
go to
you.
break. And when we come back, we're going to get a preview of an unusual musical at the Starlight Room.